Hi, welcome to Mars. Actually, welcome to Portugal. It's now week 2 of my trip, and it's been going swimmingly. Now that we're over the adjustment period, we're starting to settle into the monotony. The basics. While I'm here, I'm going to be taking 3 classes, and on Monday, we started accounting. So let me bring you into my week, and I'll tell you how it went. I started my day with a Red Bull and a plain cream cheese bagel, which was a good start. And then I have some nice little clips of my walk to school. I do this every day, so I'm gonna try to infuse these clips as little as possible because they're all the same. The rest of my day was pretty normal. Actually, I didn't even think about recording my class until later in the day. So there's no footage of that or me walking home. There is footage of this. Basically, the fire alarms malfunctioned and they didn't stop ringing from 10:51 to about 12:30. I was editing the week 1 vlog and I was not having a good time. Tuesday started as it does, and let me just take a moment to really talk about accounting.
And put them in a single location.
Quick maps. Okay, I know I didn't just start talking, but honestly, Jim Penner is a fantastic professor, and I'm really glad he organized this trip. After class, we went to a flea market somewhere else in the city, and let me just tell you, I had the best time. I am 100% a terrible impulse buyer at these, but I think I held myself back pretty well. I'll show you what I got later. Goodness, you saw myself. Once we left the flea market though, we were quickly distracted and ended up basically roaming the city for a while. We ended up going to a bakery, got a little lost. The girls signed this wall. Then eventually back to the metro. We somehow found our way. I can't even lie, at this point I was very tired and we walked a lot, so my feet hurt, which isn't a great outlook, but it was my outlook. Hey guys, it's day 9, and today we had class, of course, but after that we all went to a flea market. It was super nice, and I probably spent way too much money, but I want to show you what I got because it's all super neat. Let's start with this shirt I bought for my mom. I got this beautiful shirt for my mom. It's just so cute. It has this like neat little gold detailing all over it, and I just think she'd look really pretty in it. I also got her this little neat contraption. It's a wine bottle. It's a wine bottle opener, cork taker outer. It's just super cute, and it's a magnet, and it says Portugal on it. It's so very cute. Next, I'm gonna show you the jewelry I got. One of the first pieces is this bracelet that I think I'm gonna give to my sister, unless I fall in love with it and decide to keep it for myself. It has just a bunch of flowers on this like gold. It's just so very pretty and cute, and it really reminded me of her when I picked it up. The rest of the jewelry is a little more fun. I haven't decided who I'm gonna give what to, but to start, I'm thinking this one's gonna be for my sister. It's very similar to that bracelet. It just has a heart, a small heart pendant. I just thought it was so cute. It's like shell or something, I'd assume. I don't know if it's real or not, because it is just from a flea market for pretty cheap, but it was cute. So the next one I got is this turquoise one. It just looked very simple and nice, and I thought it would be cute. I think it's adorable. Finally, I got this bad boy. I just thought it was, I don't know why, but I saw it and I was like, I gotta get it. I have to get it. So, I did. And also with this one,
the guy who was selling it had matching earrings. So even though I don't wear earrings like this, I bought them, and maybe I'll wear these together and it'll be cute. I think these pearls may be real because they're not perfect. A lot of pearls are not perfect, and since it was sold for cheap and the pearls aren't perfect, I think I could guess that the pearls may be real here, just very cheap. Finally, the belle of the ball. Here, this is gonna be, I think, a Father's Day gift. This beautiful piece. The lady said it was crystal, but she sold it to me for 20 bucks. So I'm thinking it may be glass. But this beautiful, I still thought it was so pretty. I had to get it. This beautiful one, and it has like a full stopper. And I just thought this was enchanting. I had to get it. I'm giving it to my dad, probably for Father's Day. I think it just looked nice on his shelf in his man cave, which it doesn't make sense, but he is a collector, so he's a collector, so I thought it would just like look really nice with his stuff. If he could even just put something cheap in here, it'd be worth it. I mean, it was only $20 too, so worth it. Before we fully came back from our flea market shopping, we stopped at a pasteleria, and they had this funky little dessert that I have no idea what it is, but we're gonna try it. The pasteleria, it's very nice. Okay, this is what the bad boy looks like. This is all super fluffy on top originally, but it got a little crushed with the packaging, so let's try this. It's got like a big airy crust, kind of like a cream form. I didn't get any of the cream yet, but this is nice. So it sort of just tastes like an open cream puff with like, I don't know what this is, but orange stuff on top. It's very good. It's just nothing I haven't had it like this before, but nothing hyper unique that's like, wow, the flavor. But very good nonetheless.
We reached the next day, and here you see me discover that there's a giant hole in my shoes. One of the classes I will be taking while I'm here is a global business class. This class is business and culture. The whole point of this class is to show the culture of Portugal and how it plays in business conducted in Portugal. For our first outing for this class, we went to a beautiful garden called the Gulbenkian Gardens, hosted by the Gulbenkian Foundation. I could be saying it wrong, so I'll put it on screen. From what I understand, this foundation served as a private collection and preserver of culture through tough times the country has been through. We specifically came because there was an exhibit being shown of a fascinating woman. Maria Lamas was a woman who lived from 1893 to 1983. She lived through 3 forms of Portugal's government, including the dictatorship, and actually was exiled from the country a few times. She did amazing translating and journalistic work, along with photographic work. The specific exhibit being shown is primarily of her photograph series about women. She photographed women living in the countryside who were doing a lot of hard work and labor, and showed basically small glimpses of the lives they lived. My videography is not fantastic of these photos, so I definitely do recommend you go and look them up yourself. This is actually the first time they are being shown in an exhibit form. It really does go to show that there are some fantastic, amazing people who did wonderful work that you simply will never hear of.
Loud because of how they denounce poverty and if you notice, there's some pictures that Maria Lamas was very smart about because she wanted to show how women were doing the hard, heavy lifting work and then they were being supervised by a man. So if you notice here, they are basically the ones who are carrying the load of, this is cold, so it's extremely heavy. And then the guy is just watching, he's the supervisor, so he's just doing like a manager job today, which I think she was trying to hint at something related with unfairness and how often the work was being defined. So that's one is good.
After that, we were asked to reflect and consider the information we just took in. I ended my day out by getting groceries and gelato with the girls. Thursday, I don't know what I got or how I got it for lunch, but it was good.
Or 33,000.
You can beat that. That's white. That's by some 5-year-old. You can beat
Might work for you, unless it was some guy like him.
Oh. Oh, great.
That's wrong.
I thought they were like more.
Can you jump?
When are they bringing this one the ring together? Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so good at this.
What's the rematch?
I'm flying.
Yes.
The one.
This is so bad. Mario Kart walk, so Coco could run. I don't know if I love the emotion of it though.
Yeah,
It's
30
got the
seconds.
aura. It's got 30 seconds. How'd they get 34,000?
Yeah, with this like stopwatch.
Yeah, how long did they play? Does fish count?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Give me that. No!
Press that button.
Oh my goodness.
How'd I get so many of those? Oh, I got 4 seconds. The game
You were just struggling.
Hello. Open fire, I get a bonus game. Oh. For $1? Oh, no, I don't. I think he still wants me to. Oh, no. Where's he at?
Oh my god.
I win. I'm made of wood.
You're actually really close to that.
You could have gotten.
That's crazy.
If I would have gotten that thing, I would.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because your scanning of the environment was like this.
Yeah.
And you know what? That sticky note that's covering your screen can't be seen by the camera that's attached to it.
Wait, were we supposed to turn it all the way around when we do that?
Depends on who's teaching.
On Friday, we didn't have a class, we had an experience. Our program is providing us with some cultural experiences, and one of those is a cooking class. One of the things that I think is important to show is to show that Lisbon is not just a beautiful place, it is also a place where people live. So it's not all aesthetic and beautiful all of the time. The cooking class was really, really fun. We made 2 things while we were there. The 2 things being Portuguese egg tarts, which are made with just the yolks of an egg because they used to use the whites to help starch shirts. If I'm remembering correctly, at the very least they used to be used to help make uniforms look nicer. And Portuguese codfish fritters, which aren't fritters in the American sense. They call them fritters because it's a funny and similar word, apparently. But they were all very good, even though I burnt mine a little bit. And honestly, the desserts were like the best ones I've had yet. I didn't do much for the rest of the day aside from my homework, and the only notable thing I did aside from that was this midnight snack of handfuls of shredded cheese and apple juice. Saturday, once again, did not have much fruit to it, but I did finally find a battery. This whole time, I've been looking for a AA battery, and I did not find it until now. The only other thing I did was start reading this book that I need to read with this honeydew melon. On Sunday, I completely forgot about an assignment I had to do and had to go out to do it.
This store has security barriers, not just as scanners, but also function as a reminder that there is a barrier and that there will be consequences. Okay, so instead of like Pepsi Cherry, all I could find at the store is Pepsi Lima or Lemon. Not lemon, lime. So, we're gonna find out how this is. Okay, now trying it. It's good, but it doesn't have any distinct, like, super distinct backing taste. Like, every once in a while when I take a big sip, I get a little bit of lime in the back of my throat, but nothing, like, crazy. Nothing really noticeable. It kind of just tastes like Pepsi.
You may be thinking, are you really gonna leave it at that? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am. I am tired, and while I really did enjoy this week, I am starting the monotony, and I'm sort of done now, and I just need to read my book and do my assignments. So, I'll see you guys next week in week 3. See you then.